It's tough when you talk to officials and I ask them, hey, we only shot 2 free throws. We only went to the free throw line twice up into the fourth quarter, and she tells me it's not her job. It's frustrating, and I don't give a damn if I get fined because that's cheap, and I am tired of it. Because I've been nice and I've been humble with it, but I am tired.
Barbie, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Barbie? The emotional decline continues for Angel Reese. The temper tantrums, the complete loss of emotional control continues for the Bayou Barbie, as well as the Chi-Town Barbie and Double Barbie, and whatever other alias that Angel Reese has decided to give her.
Did you think Angel Reese was all smiles and glam? Think again. This time, she exploded, like a soda bottle at a science fair, aimed straight at her own coach, while the Chicago sky crumbled like ice cream in a microwave. Was it fiery passion? Pure frustration? Or did someone just skip her in the play again? Whatever it was, this dramatic outburst has fans shouting, "Suspend her!" Buckle up. This wasn't just a defeat, it was a full-blown courtside drama.
I was like, good God, she can't get out of her own way. And I don't give a rat's how frustrated she is. The Chicago Sky should suspend her for this. They won't, because they're too damn scared of her fans.
It was like a clipboard had personally offended Angel Reese's whole family. The way she smacked it out of the assistant coach's hands, you'd think it owed her cash. The Chicago Sky bench looked torn between calling a timeout or a priest. 1 minute, there was a basketball game. The next, we were witnessing a one-woman show, Yayata, the Angel Reese Saga, Act 3.
This is some Bush League lack of respect. This behavior can't happen. It can't happen. Look at that. Slap a keyboard out of the coach's hand. They ought to give you 2 to 5 games for that.
The WNBA hasn't seen this level of drama since Liz Cambridge channeled her inner Dennis Rodman, minus the championship rings. Now, here comes Angel Reese, melting down on national TV, swatting clipboards like she's chasing flies at a cookout. And how does the league respond? Crickets. Nothing. Apparently, throwing fits now qualifies as competitive fire. Rack up enough social media buzz, and boom, welcome to the WNBA, where being unhinged doesn't get you fined, it gets you Player of the Week.
The referees blew every whistle. Like, I'm not joking. There was one play where Angel Reese dribbled backwards. She backed into Aaliyah Edwards and tripped over her own feet and got free throws. The free throws that led to this happening were unbelievably soft. That led to Angel Reese breaking a coach's...
Fans across the league were left gripping their remotes and their pearls, asking themselves just how much privilege it takes before smacking office supplies gets rebranded as performance art. And no, this wasn't some heat-of-the-moment adrenaline rush. This was full-on, turbocharged main character syndrome in action. Please don't forget to like the video and subscribe my channel for more awesome content. Thanks.
So Angel Reese, the most toxic player in all of basketball, is out here slapping clipboards out of her coaching staff's hand because she's so mad her team committed a foul in the crunch after she shot 15 free throws this game. This is the lowest of the low disrespect that you can show to your coaching staff. She trying to get y'all locked in, worried about the next play, and you so toxic with your terrible, awful attitude.
The team's losing again. Chicago Sky has blown more games than a $10 hairdryer. And instead of regrouping, resetting, or maybe, just maybe, playing some defense, Angel Reese makes a beeline for the clipboard like it just insulted her mom.
I would be worried about Angel Reese demanding a trade. Earlier in the season, she had no one to blame but herself, but over the last 4, maybe 5 weeks, Angel Reese has been dominant and you're still losing.
Picture being the assistant coach, just trying to sketch up a play that might salvage your dignity, maybe even your job. Then boom, Angel Reese goes full WWE on your dry erase marker. You're not even angry, just silently re-evaluating every life decision that led you here. Meanwhile, Angel's storming around like someone jacked her Gatorade. And the WNBA's response? A gentle shrug and a glitter-coated participation ribbon. Blink and you might catch Kathy Engelbert handing her a bonus check in one hand and a reality show contract in the other. Forget technical fouls. This is TikTok stardom now. And while we're asking questions, how exactly did Angel Reese end up at the free throw line 15 times in one game? 15? That's not a stat. That's a divine blessing. At that pace, she could have cleared the national debt with layups.
You know, this is something that has been talked about by so many other people, but guess what? You've been ignoring it, and now Angel Reese is screaming about it, and do certain people want to take heed and listen? Oh, yeah. It's the group that likes to hate on another player we largely see the amount of bad calls by officials in these games. And I have said from the beginning, the officiating in the WNBA is absolutely terrible.
You know the fix feels and when the refs are practically handing over the win, complete with a bow and a lavender-scented candle. Chicago Sky fans are in the stands wondering, did we just watch a basketball game or a live group therapy session? And still, the Sky lost. Even with the officiating leaning their way, even with Angel Reese delivering a Broadway-worthy emotional spiral, even with the assistant coach now suffering from full-blown clipboard PTSD, they lost. Again. At this point, you've got to respect the consistency. If choking were an Olympic event, the Sky would be undefeated gold medalists. Angel Reese could open a yoga studio called Missed Opportunities and Mood Swings. Maybe even throw in a daily public venting session. But instead of accountability, she gets a press conference and a spot on the highlight reel. According to the league, oh, she's just passionate. Of course. Passion, the all-purpose PR shield for outbursts since forever. She's not losing it, she's fiery. It's not disrespect, it's grit. And that clipboard assault? That's just leadership, apparently.
Did you slap the clipboard out of her hand? Why do you guys hate Angel Reese so much? The Angel Reese hate is so forced. This is why we hate the bricklaying sloth. She has a terrible attitude, awful, toxic. This is why she has no friend. This is why the world hates her, except for the Black Clan and the Black Clan panders, man. I don't think I've ever seen a player slap the clipboard out of their coaching staff's hand. Look at it. Look at y'all bricklaying sloth.
Now the fan base is in full civil war mode. Think Hunger Games, WNBA edition. Half are calling for Angel Reese to be suspended ASAP, while the other half are busy making Instagram collages of her set to sad R&B tracks. One group sees a disrespectful athlete ignoring authority, the other sees Beyoncé in Jordans. There's no in-between. You're either #Team Clipboard or #Team Chaos. And don't even think about offering criticism. Say anything that even hints at accountability, and a swarm of online defenders will flood your mentions like you're the villain in a Disney sequel. Rational debate? That left the building weeks ago. This is all about vibes now. Meanwhile, Chicago Sky fans are just trying to survive yet another emotionally draining season. These days, the scoreboard is background noise to whatever new storm is brewing on the sidelines. Coaches no longer strategize. They light candles and hope. Refs don't officiate. They avoid eye contact. And fans? They are mostly here for the memes. Let's be clear, Angel Reese has real talent. She's athletic, she's physical, and she rebounds like the ball personally offended her. But talent without maturity? That's just a sparkly grenade. And right now, she's blowing up in real time.
Are you kidding me? That is one of the most disrespectful acts I've ever witnessed by a professional athlete towards their coach, one of their coaches. I mean, wow. Wow. What are we doing?
This isn't the rise of a star, it's a full-blown meltdown masquerading as empowerment. It's not about the hunger to win anymore, it's about the hunger for validation, attention, and going viral. And the most troubling part? She knows it. Angel Reese knows the league won't hold her accountable. She knows every outburst earns her another 100,000 Instagram followers and a new podcast deal. Every time she smacks a clipboard, someone at ESPN gets excited, because controversy equals clicks. And who pays the price? The league does. Slowly but surely, the WNBA is turning into a spectacle, where the elephants tweet and the clowns run PR. What's coming next? The usual. The league will spin the narrative. By next week, we'll all be hearing about her passion and emotional fire. Someone will probably even launch a line of custom clipboards with her face on them. And yes, they'll sell out in 5 minutes flat.
Well, we know Angel Reese has definitely been in the headlines, man, after erupting in a press conference, pretty much swearing at reporters. And I'm here to tell you today is another day of the Angel Reese drama because she has simply smacked the clipboard out of an assistant coach's hands. Yes, now all of this went down during the Washington missed this game. This happened on national television.
Meanwhile, fans demanding accountability are being ignored faster than a G League box score. You know what would actually be refreshing? If, just once, the league said, hey, throwing tantrums and disrespecting coaches isn't exactly a good look. But instead, they keep feeding the machine. Why? Because controversy sells. Drama is the new currency. And accountability? That's bad for business. So no, don't expect a suspension. Expect a docuseries. Angel Reese, Untouchable. Coming soon to your favorite streaming platform. Complete with exclusive footage of clipboard casualties and slow-motion foul shots brought to you by another new sponsor. And it's not just Reese. She's simply the latest face of a league that seems to prioritize spectacle over standards. Authenticity? Please. She could chuck a water bottle at the team mascot and Kathy Engelbert would probably greet her with a bouquet and a brand deal. The message is crystal clear. Act out, cash in. But the cherry on top? The excuses. Oh, the beautifully crafted, tear-soaked PR-approved excuses. Apparently, Angel was just passionate. Just expressing herself. Or, my personal favorite, a misunderstood leader. Because in 2025, leadership now includes ripping clipboards out of coaches' hands like they are exes with your Spotify login.
I was very surprised that Angel did that. I can understand it was the waning seconds of a hotly contested game, but that's disrespectful. You don't knock a clipboard out of your assistant coach's hand. Like, it's a lot of other ways that you can give people what you're feeling inside without disrespecting your coaching staff. Like, I don't vibe with that. I thought she was way out of bounds.
And right on cue, here come the Angel stans, swarming social media like seagulls chasing a French fry. She's young. She's learning. She's a queen. One fan even dared to compare her to Serena Williams, which is wild, considering Serena never had to body slam office supplies to prove her dominance. But sure, TikTok, pop off. Let's just call it what it is, ego in a jersey. This wasn't about winning or strategy. It was about making sure every second of her meltdown was caught on camera from 3 flattering angles. And guess what? Mission accomplished. She ended up with more screen time than the game itself. As for the assistant coach, gone. Vanished after the slap heard round the court. All we got was a cold press release packed with corporate speak like, we are aware of the incident and will handle it internally, PR code for, we're just hoping you forget by Thursday. Spoiler, we won't. Meanwhile, the teams that actually play with respect, who listen to their coaches and keep the clipboards intact, are buried under the algorithm. Because in today's WNBA, it's not about who plays the best. It's about who throws the loudest, most viral tantrum.
I'm not one to blow up negativity, but Angel Reese is supposed to be leading young women and being a great example to girls and kids all over the world. Well, I'm here to tell you, she was not leading by example today.
Let's be real. If Caitlin Clark had smacked a clipboard out of a coach's hand, ESPN would have gone into mourning. Candlelight vigils, think pieces, emergency Zoom panels with retired Olympians, and Skip Bayless spiraling into a meltdown wrapped in a cardigan. But when Angel does it, she gets a standing ovation and a bonus check, probably signed by the same ref who gave her 15 free throws. So where does this all end? With coaches packing extra clipboards and players wearing body armor just to make it through a timeout. Every tantrum dressed up as a learning experience. If that's what we're calling leadership now, then congratulations. I'm the Queen of England. At some point, the league needs to remember that being a star means more than highlight reels and a fandom willing to excuse bad behavior because it racks up clicks. What you're witnessing is a dying art. Because today's WNBA runs on drama, and Angel Reese is the league's premium gas station. Maybe that's the whole plan. Maybe we've entered a new era where the scoreboard is background noise, wins are optional, and public meltdowns are just marketing strategies. Maybe we're all just supporting characters in the Angel Reese cinematic universe, waiting to see what she'll slap next. And maybe, just maybe, the real clipboard was the friends we made along the way.